This is take two. This is a take two of my video. As usual, not the best quality. And I do that because there was this one person keeps making those noise. I don't want to talk about what noise, but it's been making day and night. So my first recording, actually like what, 15 plus 30 minutes of video. I'm redoing the whole thing again because it was too loud, and it was too yucky, so I have to do the whole thing again. But it's gonna not feel the same as the first time recording, but I want to talk about it again. Maybe the second time I feel different, I don't know. But if you are if you click this video, which means there's a very low chance you will discover me, because I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't, you know, not the people who make video who inspire thousand and thousand of people. I'm just a ordinary guy that makes YouTube videos for fun, I guess, in a way, to express how I feel and how I think. And hopefully this time will really be a peaceful time for me to record, because it was very frustrating just now, and I couldn't really find a way to reduce the noise that the person made. I mean, I do understand that person is struggling as well, but uh yeah, I still feel kind of annoyed about it. As you know, the title is about me afraid of losing. It is really honestly very difficult as someone who learning to let go. I sometimes question myself, am I really letting go, or am I really dwelling on it, or am I actually running from it? I mean it as in the past, for example. The past has been, I feel like it's been haunting me in a way, I guess, and it's less of a haunting, it's more like the weight that I carry on the past still here, and it's really, yeah, I do feel very struggle in it. uh don't really have the best solution, because I don't really know what's better for me. Don't really know myself too well, I guess, sometimes. Maybe right now, because I'm feeling this way, right? I feel depressed, and I feel sad, I feel down, I feel sentimental and all that, I feel vulnerable. But maybe it's moments like this which makes me feel even unsure about myself. I do know some part of myself, and yeah, just sometime in general, I just, sorry if I'm making some noise, I'm just feeling a bit lost. I feel quite lost, I guess, and don't really know what's the best choice. Now we talk about letting go. There's actually a few things. You can separate it as two things. One is uh, letting go of people, and then letting go of things. Now this video I'm not gonna share on social media like I would usually do. Usually I would share on Discord, I would share on Instagram, Facebook, to let people watch my video. But this video, oh, sorry, thought I heard some sound again. This video is made for those who click on this video, like, you know happen to come across, or maybe YouTube recommend to you, or maybe because if you subscribe to my channel. So this video is for those maybe who can relate to how I feel. Maybe they're struggling as well, uh, or maybe if they care for me. So that's why I come to watch my video. So I'm thankful for tuning in. Today it's to another day to another night. Actually, it's quite late already. It's like 1 a.m. But to express how I think and how I feel. I don't think everyone actually cares. No, not actually. I don't think everyone necessarily care because I know they have their own struggle. But yeah, I do want to make this video to also document my journey. So I uh, I once watched a YouTuber video. I mean, I do watch this video quite often back then. His name is Penguin Zero, is known as Charlie Most Critical. So I once saw his one of his video was before he has his face review. He's been making video for I think at least 5 years. So he uh, he was like drunk and all that, and then he just said how he feel and stuff. So I'm not drunk, but somehow I can feel a bit relate to how he feel. Uh, it's not like it's different topic he's talk about, but in a way, yeah. He talk about he want to. I don't remember everything he says, but he says like he want to leave an impact for or like people on YouTube. He want to do something uh meaningful and like memorable for people. So yeah, in a way, I guess how I feel as well. Now I know this video is about losing, afraid of losing, but yeah, I do have dreams and I do afraid to lose my dreams. I do afraid to lose myself and the people who I care. My friends, my family, and I don't have a girlfriend yet, but yeah. And I do afraid of losing a lot of things, yeah, in general. So about my dreams, I do have dreams like if you saw my profile picture, there's a gray life. It's a gray character. It's called Gray Life. It's one of my project. I really want to make it like in a branding, but never been trying to. I never really tried to promote it yet. So I guess I was just afraid. Uh, I'm also afraid I never start to do so. Um, and I also want to teach. I have passion to teach art, and it's my passion to share how I feel and how I think as well. I want to share my wisdom to people. I'm not a big YouTuber, so yeah, maybe just like a few views, and yeah, I do wish I can inspire people, and I wish people can inspire me as well, whether it's online or like in real life. So yeah, I am afraid of losing people, losing friendship, study like 13 years, and then the people comes and go. Some people betray me, make fun of me, boycott, and then even like bully. I don't know if you can call it bully, but I remember specifically when I was 14, they really, man, my God, they really hate me, huh? I remember everyone would rather squeeze together in the same long table because uh, there's like table. Everyone would sit at the back and leave me in front on purpose. They would make fun of me. Oh my God. Even like someone uh paste like a paper on my back once saying like I'm stinky and all that stuff. So the past is it's just very difficult for me to move on. It still carries such a weight for me. Not every past I would say. Looking back right now, I really changed a lot. I you know I just don't really appreciate myself much as I would. I feel like one of the reason I wanting to change is also because I want to avoid myself, I guess. I don't know. I guess always craving and chasing to be this version of myself, but I don't even accept who I am now. I don't love myself enough. Don't I always compare with others. I always seek for validation, for approval, for agreement. I always chase for that. And I do admit that I don't think it's an easy thing to do so, which to own up that yes, I am seeking attention. I seek for applause, for praises, for agreement, validation, approval, and all that stuff. But at the end, does it make me happy? Maybe it does, but in the long run, it doesn't. Because if I don't even be there for myself, if I don't even appreciate, love, care, and validate my emotion, and follow how my heart feels, and follow what is virtuous and right and truthful for myself, then what's the point of keep seeking from others? Because at the end, I'm just gonna continue getting the approval from others. I will never be satisfied. And I will always chase for something. I will always feel empty. And maybe that's why I always also partly afraid of being left out, being abandoned by friends and all that stuff. And I do have experience where my friends, they were like, oh, let's hang out next time, and then the next time is no more. It's not like they're dead. They just move on from their path. I try to Some of the friends I try to reach out in the past, but I don't blame them for not replying at all. They have their stuff going on. It's just that, yeah, I just want to express how I feel, for afraid of losing and feeling depressed about losing people or things or anything. I'm afraid to be alone. Maybe I'm afraid to be lonely. Sorry, I'm afraid to be lonely, and it doesn't feel good. In the past, it doesn't feel good. In the future, it doesn't feel good. There's a difference between being alone and feeling lonely. So I'm always scared to be left behind. And in the past, I always tried to fit into people. Changing myself to fit into people was such a big mistake. But yeah, I did that, and it was such a painful experience. Sometimes I still think about my past, and it still, it makes me depressed and all that. So I'm not gonna make this long for this video. Instead of 30 minutes, I'm gonna make 15, I guess, or something. But yeah, if you're watching, you're feeling this way as well, you're afraid of losing, and it makes you feel sad, just know that it's alright. It's okay to feel how you feel. It's not a crime. Just because how you feel, it's not like you're right now it's others' fault. It's just how you feel, and it is alright to share out to someone who willing to listen. So yeah, I think maybe I'll make more of this type of video in the future if I ever feel sad. So I know some people will like it, some people will hate it, so it's just not in my control. Same as afraid of losing, it's not in my control. If it was meant to go,